And we're live. Welcome back, fellow gamers. Welcome back, fellow roamers. Welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to the game. Welcome back to Shroud of the Avatar Forsaken Virtues. So right now, I'm traveling back to White Rock. Yeah, I was there last time, but I continued playing off stream. Yeah, I do play off stream. Not that I only play when I'm on stream. I do play off stream. Okay, so I'm heading back to White Rock to do some crafting. Yes. So I'm in Perennial Coast right now. Lag. Whoa, okay, why am I lagging? Look at that, you can now just pass through the troll bridge with no problems. Before it was like really difficult. I had to use the alternate path to get there. Okay, White Rock. Okay, welcome to White Rock. I think it's actually pronounced as White Rock rather than White Rock. You rock. Lagging badly. Okay, the reason for that is OBS is lagging. Anyway, I'll just wait here for a while. Let the game or let the objects load. Okay, come on, go, 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 Power Rangers. Okay, meteoric iron ingot. I'll need tungsten, nickel, iron ingot, and chunk of coals. And okay, I'll get all that. So nickel and tungsten. Where do I get those? I have one. So So why am I crafting meteoric ingot? Well, I'm going to try crafting heavy gemmed lure. Oh, I forgot ingot mold. I have to go back and get ingot mold. Ingot mold is something you can't craft. You'll have to buy it. Okay, I'm able to craft 42. Okay, basically I ran out of iron ingot. That's why it ended. So why am I heading back? Going to take the fragments next. took them all. And then let's go to the alchemy. Look at that, I can only craft 3. It's because it, depends on the amount of, whatchamacallit, gems or fragments. Okay, I guess I'm out of gems. Okay, so I was able to craft 40 heavy gem lures. Oh my goodness. All that for 40 heavy gemmed lures. Okay. Oh wait, I need to scrap all. Let's see here. Maybe I should just sell. I think it's more worth it to just scrap them, because I'll get scrap metals and scrap wood. Let's start with this. So I crafted heavy gemmed lures and only got 40. Cobalt hammer uses a metallic hammerhead. It falls under carpentry. Not blacksmithing. For this one. Okay, so after this, I'll do maybe a little bit of fishing in Lightbringer Isle. I'm going to try out using the heavy gemmed lures. Okay, teleporting to Lightbringer Isle to do some lava fishing with my freshly crafted gemmed lures. Okay, let's go and do some lava fishing. Okay, so as you can see, I don't have any fish yet. Oh, okay, so it's Henmu. Okay, so it says I can use explosive potions to blow up full gems. I didn't know that. Thank you. I'll try to remember that I could use what do you call this? I could use explosive potions. Maybe I should craft explosive potions. Do I have? Let me see if I have the recipe. Okay, we have potion of health restoration. Focus health. Resistance, resistance, resistance. Resistance, focus, haste, focus. Focus, health, focus. Okay, did not find anything like that. I guess I'll have to check. I'll have to check for updated information regarding that. But in the meantime, well, I could always go to the mines, right? You know, go to the mines and start digging. Dig. Honestly, I have no idea. If I'm going to win the Kotos, I have no idea what to do with the Kotos. Because most of the things I want to buy are kind of expensive. I guess I'll just save the Kotos, and then once I have enough, then I could buy the things that I want to buy. Of course, I won't be able to buy that golden ornate greenhouse, row house. So in White Rock, next to my ornate greenhouse is a golden ornate greenhouse, which is empty. The golden ornate greenhouse was empty. It's just sitting there. Again, I'm in Lightbringer Isle, lava fishing, because there is an ongoing contest and it will end at the end of the month. So, well, if you haven't gotten started, well, you know, you might get lucky and catch the biggest fish with just one cast. Again, it's all RNG. The biggest fish that I've caught saltwater is a shark. You know, it's a big shark. I believe I sold it for $10, real cash. That was a long time ago. The fish that I always catch is the mahi-mahi. Mahi-mahi and amberjack. After this, I might. Silver ore. Nope. I have no use for silver ore right now. I'm not sure if there is any demand for silver ore. Yeah, I might do some iron ore mining in spectral mines. Although there are no crystals there. The thing that I like about grab gem mine is that it's not just crystals or it's not just gems. There are copper and gold. With spectral mines, there's only iron. Well, except maybe for the lower area. But why would I go to the lower area? There's nothing in the lower area, just a few crystals. And a lot of mobs, although the mobs are not that strong. I also found a very nice village lot in a very empty town. There was no one in town. So I claimed the lot and now I'm the only one in town. I'm thinking of turning it into a library. I have like a bunch of books, blank books. Although I don't have a publishing device, maybe I'll find some. I saw one somewhere, I can't remember where, there was this publishing device. I was thinking of using AI to create guides for Shroud of the Avatar and put it in some kind of library. I could probably just write it myself, but I'm just too lazy to do that. Okay, still no trophy fish. I wonder what will happen if my water elemental, when summoned, appeared in the lava pit. I think the game knows, because it's not spawning my water elemental near the lava pit. See, it's down there. There's my water elemental. It's away from the lava pit. I think it's a lava pit, or a pool of lava, or a lava pool. Yeah, it looks more like a pool than a pit. Okay, so I just did, or I just asked ChatGPT what are the top reasons why gamers don't like Shroud of the Avatar? This is straight from ChatGPT. Here are some of the top reasons why many gamers have a negative view of Shroud of the Avatar Forsaken Bridges, often just called Shroud of the Avatar or SODA. Number 1. Performance and technical issues. The game has been reported to have serious optimization issues through, for example, large stutters, massive drops, 20 FPS and below on even decent hardware. True. Loading times, long wait times between zones, instances, and unstable builds, especially in earlier releases, further harmed the player experience. Again, that is true because before this, I don't know when, but it was like many months ago when I tried playing the game, it was crashing. It wouldn't load. I was surprised that it loaded when I tried playing the game. One reviewer said it doesn't make up for all the other issues present in the game. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Number 2, unfulfilled expectations legacy promise. The game was pitched by Richard Garriott, creator of the Ultima series, and marketed as a spiritual successor to the classics. Reviewers felt the game failed to live up to those high expectations. I guess in a way. But then again, it's Ultima. There hasn't been a game similar to Ultima. So, it's gotta be hard. And besides, the Ultima series is like a single player game. Yeah, it's a single player game. So, the expectation should be different, I guess. For example, Fallout 4 is a single player game. It's great. Of course, not everyone liked it, but generally, a lot of people who played it liked it. But Fallout 76, it's the same Fallout, but it's not Fallout 4. It's not even Fallout New Vegas. Yeah, okay, so one review stated the game constantly referenced Ultima but cannot match its stature. Of course, you cannot match Ultima. There's a reason why Ultima is beloved. The storytelling is very good with Ultima. I'm not sure with Shroud of the Avatar though, because I haven't gone through this story. And because I'm not really motivated to do the story. Some players felt that many promised features, depth of story or scale were missing or under-delivered, leading to disappointment. Well, yeah, if too much expectations can lead to disappointment. For example, original buyers still waiting for the promised rich story mode Ultima type game. I guess if I'm going to answer that question, I'm not a developer, I'm just, a lowly player. With zero influence in the game or whatsoever. I would say that is the offline mode. Yeah, it's the lazy escape, I guess. Oh wait, you're waiting for the in-depth story? You could play the offline mode. That's why we made the offline mode. Of course, I'm just assuming. I'm just guessing. I have no idea what the developers were thinking. But if I'm going to answer that, that would be the offline mode. I've been like wanting to try out offline mode, but I just couldn't. I don't know why. It's right there. Maybe if the one, I'm not saying that, or I'm not wishing that the server or the servers shuts down. But if the game does shuts down or ends, maybe that will be the time I'll be playing the offline mode, and maybe it's it has the in-depth or the depth of the story that was promised. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Combat skill progression analysis were reviewed as clunky by many players. The combat is clunky. Yes, combat is clunky. It's clunky. I have no problems with it because, well, if you've been playing for games since the 80s, you'll see a lot worse combat. But it is, if you're going to compare it to, you know, a AAA title, yeah, it's clunky. Even now, the animation when I'm doing the pole arm when my avatar is doing the pole arms twists, I forgot what the skill is called. It looks horrible. Hybrid model, single player plus online MMO. Okay, I don't get this one. Single player plus online elements. I think this was changed. Some felt the game is trying to be both a traditional RPG and, unless of course they are referring to the offline mode. I think having an offline mode is a good idea for an MMORPG. Yeah, honestly, every MMORPG should have an offline mode. Because, especially when the MMORPG dies, you'll have no way of playing it again unless there is a private server somewhere. But if the MMORPG is not popular enough, there won't be any private server. So if you want to play that game again, then that's it. You won't have any way of playing it. But if the game has an offline mode, then even if the server shuts down, you can still play the game because everything is in your computer. Business model, monetization, and economy concerns. High costs of in-game housing, land deeds, many cosmetic items. Okay, so I'm just going to speak for myself here. It's not really a problem. You can just grind for gold because there are a lot of players back then. Even back then, they would spend the money and then they would sell it for game gold. Even now, if you want a commission-free vendor, you can buy. Although it would cost a lot. I believe the cheapest one that I've seen is like around less than 700k. But if you just play for a week, you just grind for a week, then sell everything to the NPC, you might get like 700k. Maybe. Maybe. Back then it was easy because there's still an active population, so you could just grind resources and then sell resources, you'll get gold. A perception that developers' priorities were more about microtransactions, cash shop. Yeah, okay, I'm not going to disagree with this one. Yeah, they're not, you know, the devs will not like what I'm saying here, but I'm not going to disagree with this one. It's the perception. I'm saying it's the perception. You know, there is a perception. I'm agreeing that there is a perception that the developers are more concerned about, you know, making money and selling things in the cash shop than improving the game. Because, and there is, I guess you can say some truth to that because look at the game. Still the same, with more items, I guess. Some players believe the player economy is broken or has low player base, making many features feel pointless. Okay, yeah, there is a very low player base, and that would, again, there is some truth to this. That's why you can't. That's why you can now bypass the siege. Because if you can't bypass this, the point of the siege is players will come in and fight the obsidians. But if there are no players fighting the obsidians, then the town will be in perpetual siege. No one would be able to enter or exit the town. And hence the solution is add a bypass button. The same with the passes. The point of the passes is, for example, the troll bridge. Back then, I couldn't go to the pass because I have to fight the not the troll bridge, not the troll bridge, because you can you know, the pass itself. There's a pass there before the troll bridge. I couldn't go to the pass because I wasn't strong enough. But there's an NPC there that you can pay I think 1,000 gold, so you could get to the other side, something like that. Anyway, yeah, okay, so this is true now because of the low player base, and I think even then no one wants to do the siege. I don't know why I don't know what's the reason why they don't want to do the siege. Oh wait, there is activity in chat. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Number 5, low player base scale and MMO viability. Despite being an MMO online hybrid, I still don't see this online hybrid is still an MMO. The player count has been very low, making many multiplayer aspects feel empty. Okay, that was already addressed. Played for just a week, only spotted 11 different players. Yeah, I guess for some people it's very important that they see a lot, thousands of players. Maybe they feel lonely and sad when they don't see any other players. That could be it. And of course, the low number is, could be a turnoff for other players. One Reddit user remarked, there is nothing good about the game. It's a bad game. I wouldn't say there's nothing good about the game. I really enjoyed the housing decorating part of the game. And I do enjoy the gathering part of the game. So if you're enjoying your housing, your cozy lifestyle, there are now cozy lifestyle MMO out there like Palia and others. So there is absolutely no conflict almost in those games. So if you treat Shroud of the Avatar like a cozy MMORPG, and all you do is just like, where do I put this picture? You focus on your housing or houses and enjoy decorating them. So there are parts of the game that are, I guess you can say, quite polished. Well, not totally 100% polished, but they're enjoyable. You can enjoy doing them. Of course, not crafting 1,000 iron ingots. That would be like, no one would enjoy that. No one likes looking at a progress bar, moving from left to right, for like, how many minutes is 1,000 seconds? Because it takes 1 second to for the progress bar to fill itself up. So yeah. Okay, the small scale undermined parts of the MMO promise guilds, towns, and full economy. Well, that is true in a way, but that is a population problem. And I think maybe the developers should focus on, why are they not playing our game? I remember back in what do you call this, Final Fantasy 14, I believe. It had a bad release, and the developers, they shut the game down, and then after 2 years they re-released the same game. They call it Reborn or something, and now it's quite successful. I think the same with No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky had a bad release, a really bad. I was like watching the developer, the guy, the head of No Man's Sky, Sean, I believe his name is, I forgot. He would like really look awkward during those interviews, I kind of feel sad for the guy. But they focus on what they needed to fix. And now I want to play the game. I just don't want to spend the full price on it. Yeah, and every time it goes on sale, it's like 50% off. Come on, do a 90%. I would always say to Steam, in the air, I would shout in the air, do a 90% off and I'll buy the game. But still, now it's a successful game. So it started like really bad, and it's a triple A game, I believe. Well, it's an indie game. It was bought by Microsoft, so from indie it became triple A. That makes sense, right? Yeah. So I think they should look into what those developers did. Even Cyberpunk. I believe Cyberpunk had a bad release, and they were able to fix it. So if other developers did did the impossible, why not the developers of Shroud of the Avatar? Maybe now it will be a lot more impossible because it's only a one-man team right now. Who do we have? Chris Pierce. Maybe they should have done it when it was still with Portalarium, when they still have like a full team. Maybe they looked into what those other failed games did to become successful. Well, it's as they say, look, regret is like hindsight. But looking back, the game had like a lot of opportunities or chances of becoming successful. Even now, as I guess as they say, as long as you are alive, as long as you're breathing, there is the possibility of success. Maybe even now, there is still a chance. Unless, of course, once the game is dead and the servers are closed, unless someone buys the game and re-release it, that would be it. But the game is still alive and it's still getting updates. Maybe they should start looking into, I even asked, maybe do a chat GPT thing. Ask chat GPT, how are we going to save Shroud of the Avatar? Maybe it will give you some ideas. Okay, so many communities, number six is like community and development communication issues. Many users feel the development was chaotic with frequent changes, unclear direction, and some perceived lack of transparency. For example, the devs were caught red-handed selling Unity assets as in-game objects for real cash. I don't see the controversy in that. Because my thought is this. You can buy a Unity asset from the Unity asset store, but what are you going to do with it? The only issue with that is when you're buying Unity assets that doesn't match the aesthetic or look of your game. So if you convert that and then put it into your game, and what is that thing? Why do we have a fighter jet in a fantasy setting? Well, Ultima had that, I think. Maybe a spaceship. But anyway, so yeah, I don't really see this as an issue, because that's what the Unity asset store is for. Especially if you are an indie game, a small development team. But I guess they should have been. Were they? What do you call this? Honest about it? I don't know. I don't recall anything like that. But in case of buying Unity assets and then selling it for in-game cash, I don't really see a problem with that. If you don't want to buy it, then don't buy it. I haven't spent a lot of money on this game because again, you can just buy the things from other players. If you really want to, you can just farm gold. You can grind for gold. Some players claim the community management was toxic or dismissive of criticism. I think it's just a difference of personality. Again, I'm going to tell you guys that Chris Pierce told me not to live stream the game during a certain event, because I guess he knows that I'm live streaming the game in the lowest graphics possible and it doesn't look good. And they have this, I think it was the release of Dragons, and maybe it was a big release for them, and they don't want anyone like showcasing the game in that would look like bad. Yeah, I was told not to live stream the event. So, is that toxic or dismissive? I don't know. But then again, it's the same Chris Pierce offered me a free GPU. I just declined it because if he's going to send the GPU to me, the custom fee of that item is almost the same as the price of the item. So yeah, it's basically just buying a brand new one. So it's better to buy a brand new one than get a second-hand one from the other side of the planet because of the custom fee. So it's not, I wouldn't say he's a bad guy or anything. Maybe it's just you know, difference of personality. It's like maybe just misunderstood or something. Also, maybe he has this certain vision towards the game or for the game that he's really kind of stubborn about it and don't want to you know, relent from it. Maybe I don't know. So there you go. This is just the things ChatGPT gave me as to the top reasons why gamers don't like Shroud of the Avatar. Anyway, let's go back to fishing. I was just curious. Of course, if you are already enjoying the game as is, you don't have to stop enjoying the game. It doesn't really matter what the other players are saying, as long as you are having fun with it. Okay, that was the hour. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to reset the time. Again, when it comes to how to make the game successful, I think they should look into what the other game developers did with their games. What they did to make the game successful. I think they will learn something from it. Of course, I wouldn't do the research for them. The most research I would do is like ask AI, ask ChatGPT or ask Grok. It's not my game. I'm just playing it and trying to enjoy it my own way. But for the question, can the game still be saved or can the game still be successful? The game is still running, so as long as it's running and it's not shut and it's not what do you call this? Hasn't shut down. The servers haven't shut down. Yeah, there is still a chance of the game becoming successful. They just have to, you know, look and find what are the things that they needed to fix or do to make the game successful. What they needed to change. Of course, the problem is if they change something, you know, the current players might not like it. That's the thing. Because, you know, current players maybe want to keep the game as is. So they'll have to find a balance on what to change and what to keep and who to piss off. Well, they can, obviously they don't want to piss off anybody. They want to, the problem with trying to please everyone is that everyone is not pleased. I think they should just focus on the general things that gamers don't like about it. Maybe they can find ways on improving it. I can't really suggest anything because the way I play the game is very different from how other players play the game. I play this game like a cozy MMO RPG, like Palia, where the focus on like doing comfy things. You won't see me engaging in PvP, so I won't have any input regarding PvP. The last PvP that I did was, well, I'm not counting Battle Royales and Counter-Strike because those are inherently PvP games. So the last PvP that I did with an MMORPG, I think it was City of Heroes. Because City of Heroes, they have like City of Villains, and I'm on the villain side of things. It was fun. Getting killed was fun. Well, it's not the part of getting killed. It's the process of what happened before getting killed. Okay, I caught a cola cunt. So I'm down to 32 heavy gemmed lures and haven't caught anything larger than a cola cunt. Again, it's RNG, so I'm not really upset about it. So I guess I'm going to try using up all the gemmed or heavy gemmed lures, and then I'll head to Spectral Mines and get more iron. Of course, when you see lag in the game, again, if it's a heavily decorated town, that could be the cause of lag, or maybe it's just my system struggling. Also, I don't know what the game looks like in a high graphic settings. I've never played this game in any graphic settings higher than the most lowest. I think the lowest is fastest. That's why I can't compare. And watching live streams, I've seen, you know, players with better graphic settings. But then again, because it's a live stream, there is degradation with the video. So I couldn't really say whether it's better or not. Wait, what is that? Ichthyosaurus. Okay, I caught something that is big. 4.329. Okay, this is, see, I caught, again, when you're playing you know, an RPG, it's all about the loot. If you have good loot, you'll have happy players. Okay, see, I caught this, and like, I'm, you know, got excited for it, and now I want to continue fishing. But then again, maybe I just excited. I got excited because there is an ongoing fishing contest. Would I get excited if there was no fishing contest? That is a different question. Maybe, maybe not. Also, there are like systems in this game that I've never seen in other MMORPGs. Like, you know, your items going into the loot table. So if you sell your items to the NPC, it goes to the loot table and other players can loot them. In fact, I looted a sword. Where is it? It's this one. Iron two-handed sword. Look at that. It was crafted by Avok. I don't remember buying this sword, although the durability is shit, but you can just use a repair tool and repair it back to 280. It's unfortunate I don't use swords. If this was a pole arm, I would repair it and use it. Although I think my pole arm is better. Yeah, because my pole arm has like +8 weapon damage. Maybe because it's meteoric and this is just iron-handed. But still, this is a +7 sword. So if you're new to Shroud of the Avatar, this you could use this. No game is like that, where items sold by players to NPCs or gear are added to the loot table. That is something unique to Shroud. The game has a lot of cool features. It's just that overall, I guess, do they work? Yeah, they do work. But are they enough to bring new players in? Maybe not. You could probably pay a popular influencer or content creator money to play the game. It would bring in maybe a few hundred players from their fans, but the question is keeping them playing. Because it's very easy to create an account since the game is free to play. The hard part is keeping them. Keeping them interested. Maybe introduce them to decorating Get them hooked into owning a house. You know, if you own a house, you'll be able to decorate it as much as you want. I don't know. Maybe they'll find a few Sims 4 fans out there. But then again, you know, the decoration in housing in The Sims 4 is like more elaborate than the one in Shroud of the Avatar. But that is a game entirely made for housing. Maybe entice them to try fishing. But fishing in Shroud of the Avatar is like very simple. It's not like Fishing Planet. Yeah, I do enjoy playing Fishing Planet. But then again, Fishing Planet is a fishing simulator, so you know, you get the rod, you get the lures, you get the lines, you get the all the good things you put, you get the net, you get the bag, you put together the rod, the fishing rod. You just don't get, you know, the fishing rod built already. And then there's a spinner, there's a floater, there's a whatever. There are all sorts of, like, even fishing style. They're like, there's the twisting method, and then there's the straight method, and then there's the sink and drop method. Of course, fishing in Shroud of the Avatar is much simple. You just cast and you wait. You wait for the RNG. I don't think combat will hook players in playing or keeping them playing. As what the chat GPT said, it's clunky. Yeah, it's clunky. If someone says to me, the combat in the game you're playing is clunky, I'm not going to disagree with. I would disagree if they say that it's janky, because there's a lot of janky good games out there. Skyrim is janky. Almost all Bethesda games are janky. They're full of bugs, and some are like game-breaking bugs. They had to rely to the modders and the community to fix all their bugs. So that is a janky game. But it's the janky game that everyone loves. Well, not everyone, of course. Again, if I missed chat, I'm sorry about that, because I was like in my own world going through the chat GPT. Really sorry about that. I saw some activities in chat. Too bad this lava pool is not craftable. I had to ask ChatGPT whether this is craftable or not, and I guess the information given to me was accurate. This is a this lava pool is a crown store item. I think it's a good idea to release a crown store item and then have a craftable version. It's like you're pleasing both parties. You're pleasing your premium players, the VIPs, the important ones, and also the free players. I consider myself a free player now because the game is free to play, even though I bought the game. It sucks when you buy a game and then it becomes free to play. But it's better than the game completely shutting down. That would suck even more. So if a game I like and the options are shutting down or going free to play, I would choose just go free to play. Also, I'm not going to say my criticism of Shroud of the Avatar in the forum. I don't want to get banned from the game. I have my criticisms of the game, but I do enjoy parts of the game, and that is the only thing I'm doing in the game. I'm doing the things that I enjoy doing in the game. Because I've seen like posts in Steam, I guess. I'm not sure if those are true. Of course, allegedly. Okay, let's use a legal term. Allegedly, they were banned from the game for criticizing the developers or something. Allegedly. And of course, I don't want to offend, those people who are like really enjoying the game with my criticisms. I'm not saying I don't like the game, it's just that it has problems. And those problems existed like since the beginning. Oh, my water elemental is still... Where are you, my water elemental? Ah, there you are! Maybe I should give my water elemental a proper name. I need to be careful, I don't want to fall in. I already died once in this lava pool setup here. Not in this exact location, but in this location, in this area, somewhere. Maybe over there, at the center. I think maybe here. I think I died here. I died because I was curious. I wanted to know, I wanted to find out whether the lava will hurt my avatar. So I just jumped in. And then I panicked. I couldn't get my avatar out. And because of that, my avatar died. Oh, come on, why are the chances so low? I'm moving, why is it not increasing? Maybe I need to go to the next pool. Okay, next pool. I think there is another fish that is larger than the one that I caught earlier. I want to catch that, okay? I'm not saying I'm going to catch it, I just want to catch it. Wanting to catch it and actually catching it are two different things. It's always raining here in Lightbringer Isle. What's wrong with the weather here? It's already raining outside every day in real life, and it's also raining. Anyway, rain is good. Rain is really good, especially if you have tinnitus. If you have tinnitus and it's raining, you won't notice your tinnitus. Okay, another colacant. 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 What is the captioner saying? Colacant. Captioner can't capture colacant. My OBS captioner sucks. It can't capture colacant. Ah, colicant. Okay, close enough. Okay, I'm at the end. I guess I'll have to move to the other side. Maybe I should ask ChatGPT what should the developers of Shroud of the Avatar do to make the game a success. I'm sure it will give me answers. That will be fun. Maybe I should turn that into a video. just asking ChatGPT questions regarding Shroud of the Avatar. Also, I just noticed that my avatar in the game and my on-screen avatar looks kind of similar. Look at them. And I fell. Okay. Yeah, my avatar fell, but he fell on the non-burning side of the pool. Okay, I'm down to 15 heavy. Heavy gemmed loose. Also, if you guys are into fishing, you want lures, you can buy some from the vendor here. I still have a lot of things to do because I just claimed another village lot, so I'll have to decorate that. Seriously, it's a very time-consuming, but it's fun, it's relaxing, you know? It's a cozy game. Proud of the Avatar, a cozy MMO. It's no longer Forsaken Bridges. Proud of the Avatar, a cozy MMO. What to do in a game? Get a house, decorate it, have fun. If someone asks, what about the story? Nah, don't mind the story. Just do the housing. You'll get a free rollout when you start a game. And then just go from there. I need to play the Ultima series because I have them in my GOG account. I haven't really, except maybe for the Serpent Isle. There are just too many games to play. My goodness, my Steam library have like a bunch of games that I haven't played. I have Tomb Raider, although I have no interest in playing Tomb Raider. I got them because, you know, they were on sale. So, yeah, why not? I have like Back to the Future. All of them, but it's more like a story game. I think there's a genre for games that are more like a story. It's not visual novel. It's different. I just can't remember right now. I also have like a lot of games that I wanted to play back in the 90s, but I couldn't because I don't have a PC and I don't have money to buy the game. Like the X-Wing series. Well, I did play the X-Wing series from a classmate's PC back in the 90s. Then I bought the X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, and then the TIE Fighter one, and then X-Wing Alliance. I haven't played them. Back in the 90s, I would play PC games from a classmate's PC. Games I finished was like Indiana Jones Fate of Atlantis. I was like literally living in my classmate's house. I would spend days because weekends playing games. And because there's only one PC and most games in PC are like single player, we have to like switch. Okay, it's my turn to play. It was nice having a really rich classmate. I was like freeloading. One of the few games that I played when I got my PC. Let me remember. Mostly Warcraft 3 because of Dota. Yeah, I also played the campaign, I guess. Red Alert. Might and Magic. That was fun. Especially when I discovered the gold bug. Thanks to Game Packs. There was like a gold bug. You can get like unlimited gold. And then there's also the bug where you can become overpowered. So you could just fly and then kill everything on sight. That was fun. But mostly when I got my PC, I was like playing MMOs. First game I ever bought was Guild Wars. Played it for a while. Got bored with it because it's more like a single player game with an online connection. And it had a subscription, I think. Yeah, if I remember, yeah, it had a subscription. Only played it for 3 months. Because I was already paying a subscription for Ragnarok Online monthly, or I guess weekly. You could buy weekly game cards. You can top up and get weekly game cards, so you can have like access for a week. And then after that, there was like another Korean MMO. It was also subscription based. So yeah, I think almost every MMO back then was subscription based. You have to pay for a subscription fee to play it. Or was Guild Wars buy to play? I can't really remember. Maybe it was buy to play. Star Trek Online. I did like a 12-hour live stream of Star Trek Online. The most I've streamed a game. 11, almost 12 hours. Almost 12 hours. It was not quite 12 hours. Maybe a few minutes short. It was fun. You know, the non-free-to-play Star Trek Online. I got to level cap in just maybe a few days. Because they were very generous when it comes to leveling. Well, because maybe it's a subscription game before it went free to play. And then when it became free to play, leveling up became a grind. But I guess you can say leveling up in Star Trek Online was still rather fast than normal. I still play it when I see during events. if there is a good looking ship that I want to get. Now that was a daily grind, getting because they would do like a 30-day event to get the new ship that they're going to release for that event. I have like my dry dock or my the ships, the starships in the docks, and then in the dry docks I have no more space. I had to delete some even because I don't want to spend real cash just to buy extra slots. Also, combat in that game sucks. It's not good. But I do enjoy the space combat. It feels like you're watching a, Star Trek. Although Star Trek is not really focused on space combat. But it was fun to watch. It was fun to watch, your ship shooting proton beams or phasers, and then launching torpedoes, and then yourself getting blown up by the Borg. So the last time I played it was maybe early this year. They introduced like a new type of Borg villain. They have like friendly Borgs now. I don't know what happened in that storyline. Once I got the ship for the event, I stopped playing again. They did another one last summer, but I forgot. I'm pretty sure they're going to do another one. They always do one every end of year or start of the year and summer. They would do some kind of event where the reward is a ship. I think that game gets more players than Shroud of the Avatar. I think it's still getting, according to Steam, last time I checked it was getting like, what, less than 1,000 concurrent players? I'm not sure now, maybe it's getting less. That is usually the trend. It goes down and down and down, and then until no one plays the game anymore. It's very weird to have, a game die and then later become successful. It's weird, but it happened a few times already. And who knows, it might happen to Shroud of the Avatar in the future. Okay, here are the fish that I caught in this session. Look at that. The biggest one is this one. I might submit that. Do I still have time? Yeah. Lots of time. It's only October 29. 8:24 a.m. I'm not sure if I can only submit once, because if I submit now and then I caught a bigger one later, will that be disqualified? I hope not. Although I can find why it's annoying. Okay, I fell. Again, I fell on the safe side and not on the death side. Look at this thing. I have one of this. Only smaller. A lot smaller. I guess you can say it's puny. Okay, heading to my row house in Harbor Market. So here we are at Harbor Market. Look at that. There's the guys. Hello, guys. Okay, so I'll just wait here for the decorations to load because it's gonna be laggy. It's hard to look at when it's lagging. Okay, for paying lot taxes. Yeah, exactly. My lot deed here is not tax free. So any purchase on the vendor will go to, well, most of it, to paying lot taxes. Other things will, the rest will go to buying materials, crafting materials, or crafting fuels, and other things. Teleport zone scrolls. Yeah, crafting will cost you around 50 gold per scroll, but that price doesn't count wood pulps because you need wood pulps to craft a teleport zone scroll. And fortunately I had some. But if you're going to buy wood pulps, I don't know what the current price is. But it would cost you more. So I've seen vendors selling teleport zone scrolls for maybe around 80 per scroll. I think that's reasonable. I'm not sure if the seller is still making money out of it. Okay, just checking. 119 of 180. Okay, still good. Still good. Loot of inspiration. How do I use this? Durability is running out. Hello? Anybody home? Aether dragons? Okay, I'm heading to Spectral Mines. Iron to do more lava fishing. I need to check out the recipes from merchants. I'm pretty sure there has been a lot of new recipes added to the game that I'm not aware of. Why am I starting here? Valley Solania Catacombs. So weird. Okay, let's go meticulous. No meticulous. There you go, meticulous collection X2. Let's do another, and just twice. Give me like 10 times. Oh, come on. Okay, there you go. I saved my water elemental from getting killed. And that is the hour. Okay, hold on. I'm just going to reset the time for the third hour. Whoa, look at that. Someone bought blank sheet music. Are they planning to make compose a new song? I do have more. Look at that. I have a bunch of it. Yeah, that's good. More gold to pay for lot taxes. Actually, the tax system in Shroud of the Avatar is quite easy. It's less complicated. Unlike in Life is Feudal, I had to figure out how to get coins in Life is Feudal because it's required. Okay, Shield of Attraction. Worn map of ruins of Ravenmoor. I guess I got an artifact. Okay, I'm heading out because the ores, they need time to respawn. For some weird reason, I feel like this place has changed. Or maybe I just don't remember it. Or I'm remembering it wrong. So is this castle Eidos? So it's a castle surrounded by mountains, but if you look at the overworld map, it's not surrounded by anything. Okay, my water elemental leveled up. Okay, so after this, maybe do some crafting. Craft some meteoric iron. Or maybe do some decorating. Who knows? Okay, yay, meticulous collection is biting. But it's not biting enough. It needs to bite more so I could get more. So I could get more from the iron vein. darn thing just bugged itself. It stopped attacking. I remember back in the day, you'll see like remains of other avatars lying on the entrance of this place. Okay. So I wasn't saying anything because I was eating. My daughter gave me a cheeseburger. So that was what I was doing while my avatar was dancing. I was eating the cheeseburger as fast as I can. Okay, so going to end the stream here and going to take a break. It's like what, a few hours already, and next time I'm thinking going to craft the meteoric iron, and then I'm going to do some decorating. So guys, thank you for watching. Thanks to Handmove of Lightbringer Isle for joining in chat as well. I'm sorry I wasn't able to pay attention in chat. So and to everyone who followed, thank you. As always, if you guys enjoyed the stream, please consider following the channel in Twitch, in YouTube, in Kick, D-Live, Rumble, wherever you're watching this. Please consider following there. And what else? That's it. Check out the affiliate links. Maybe you'll find something that is interesting to you, and you could support the channel that way. See you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.